Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of Retro Muscle. I'm really excited about today's video because we're going to take a step away from the competition recaps and I'll be sharing with you guys an audio recording of the phantom Steve Michalik's training routine for chest. Back in 1983, Muscle Training Illustrated magazine gave away a free record inside their October issue featuring Michalik narrating his routine. Now, this isn't the standard vinyl record that we're all used to seeing, but actually a cardboard record that you would tear off from the magazine. These types of records were real common back then with magazines, serials, and other types of prize giveaways. But this record we're dealing with today was produced by American Audiographics based out of Waukesha, Wisconsin. Unfortunately, they're no longer in business. But before we get into it, I'd just like to give a little disclaimer. This is a cardboard record that is over 35 years old. I actually had to tape down the record to my record player just to stop it from skipping, but this is a gem right here, so I hope you guys enjoy.
Hello, fellow bodybuilders. I just finished training my chest and getting it ready for the Night of the Champions contest. You know, any training is hard work, let me tell you. But it has to be. Every muscle must be trained and trained hard and consistently if you want to be a good bodybuilder. And who doesn't want to be one? Also remember that unless you train the whole body equally, without neglecting the less showy body parts, you'll never achieve the proportions necessary to succeed as a bodybuilder. Now let's go over and see how I train my chest. I start out by warming up. Now I warm up by doing a light set of any exercise that I'm choosing to do. In this particular instance, I'm starting out with dumbbell flat flies. I'll take one warm-up set and perform 20 complete repetitions, stretching all the way down as far as I can go, and reaching all the way up as far as I can go up, and contracting the muscle as hard as I can for 3 seconds. I'll then proceed to my 3 sets of dumbbell flat flies, using a progressive poundage for each specific set. I'll start out to do 10 repetitions. This is my goal number, and I must complete 10 no matter what, even if I have to use the use of a spotter. I'll complete 10 repetitions in the strictest possible form, using the heaviest possible weight for 10 complete repetitions. After finishing this, I will not move on to my next set of dumbbell flies until my respiration and breathing has gone back to normal. I'll then grab another set of dumbbells and complete 10 repetitions using about 20% more poundage. Again, I will not go to my next set until respiration is normal, but this time I will grab a poundage I know that I cannot complete 10 repetitions, perhaps 6 or 7, and I'll let the use of a spotter help me get out my 10, but I'll be working as hard as I humanly can. Right after dumbbell flies, I will then move on to incline dumbbell presses. Now I'll perform the movement in the same fashion as described in dumbbell flies. I'll again do a light warm-up set, and then 3 consecutive progressive sets to follow. After dumbbell presses are completed, I will change the angle of the incline and do dumbbell incline flies, remembering that the stretch and the contraction, 2 most important elements in the exercise. I'll complete 1 warm-up set, and then again 3 progressive sets. After completing this, when my respiration and breathing are back to normal, I'll move to decline dumbbell presses. If you've noticed, a pattern is setting where I like to work the chest from as many possible angles as I can. I like to work as many blood vessels flowing into the area so it will supply new blood and oxygen flow so that the muscle does not become stale and fail at a premature time. After completing decline presses, I'll move right on to decline dumbbell flies. We'll then move on to a superset where you complete 2 exercises together with no rest. I like to do iron cross flies with the pec deck machine. Now I'll go back and forth until I complete 3 sets with no rest at all. After this, I'd like to finish off with the standard bench press. Now most bodybuilders prefer to do bench press in the beginning, but new studies have shown that heavy benching does much damage to the shoulder joints. And so, if you perform the bench press at this particular time in your workout, the muscles have been pre-exhausted, are tired, cannot handle the same poundage, but yet will get the same result. I perform bench press in the same manner, 3 complete progressive sets. After finishing this, I'll finish off my chest workout with pullover exercise. Now I like to use a light weight for pullovers and a dumbbell. I'll stretch down as far as I can, holding in as much oxygen in my lungs as possible, so that the muscle stretches out completely and the rib box stretches out completely also. I like to do from 3 to 5 sets of this. When this is done, I will then go in front of a mirror and flex every particular part of the chest muscles I can, trying to separate the upper from the lower, the inner from the outer, bringing out the serratus muscles on the side of the chest and bringing up the rib cage. I'll hit every possible pose that I can think of and hold the pose for at least 3 to 5 seconds and perform 3 sets of this. Well, there you have it, the phantom way of training. Remember, put everything you've got into your workout and you.
And right about there is where the record keeps crapping out. So unfortunately, this is the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you want more classic bodybuilding content, check out my Instagram page at RetroMuscleMax.